Hi everyone, I posted this, not looking for sympathy, not looking for anyone to decide whether my claim was valid that I made to the Revenue WA. It was really just to look for other vulnerable people. Now these people probably can't even afford to get on the internet, so they might not be here. But it is the How to Survive on Low Income Board, so I thought I'd give it a go. Now there seems to be a lot of judgment, there seems to be a lot of people that want to tell me whether I'm eligible or not, or whether I deserve it. So I thought I'd go through your comments because I cannot mentally deal with having a fight with people in the comments. So we have a few people that think it's funny. So there we go. Well, oh wow, look at that. So two laughing M-Joys, one. Oh my god. Well, she made a big post before she did that, so you know, whatever, float your boat. Okay, so the first thing is the household electricity credit, which I posted about, that I know all the ways to apply for it and all the rules, all of that. Now, eligible households will receive assistance to ease cost of living pressures. So whilst it says eligible here, all the advertising I'm getting all over the media, all over the TV, I hear it on the radio, I hear it all over the place, says all households in WA are eligible for this. One payment only per household. Now, the reason why I looked into it further was I was following, this is one of the politicians that posted about it, Magenta Marshall. So she posted about it and there was a whole heap of comments. You can go and look at her page and see what comments were made. But it's just in response to someone else's comment, not mine, although I have made multiple comments on this particular post. The electricity credit is one of the fastest, most cost-effective ways to deliver cost of living relief to millions of Australians. By providing credits rather than a cash payment to bank accounts, it reduces administrative need to collect updated bank details, verify identity documents, home ownership, etc. This is one of the best ways to deliver cost of living relief to Western Australians in a timely way. So feel free to check out that thread. Now look, the stuff I've read this morning is that I'm trying to rort the system because I've obviously got... I'll go through it, but basically one of the things was there's a big assumption by multiple people, including one of the people that made that ha-ha noise, well, the woo noise, or whatever you want to call that emoji, was that I have already got a government rebate for my solar. I can confirm that because it's off-grid, I don't get any rebate for my solar. At all. Nothing. So I've spent in excess of about probably $6,000 to get things to do what I need to do. And keep in mind that doesn't allow me to run a heater or aircon. I don't have either of those anyway. The other thing I would bring to sort of people's attention is eligible households will receive assistance to ease cost of living pressures. Why does it have to be tied into an electricity account? Like, I can confirm that I'm eligible if I was an owner, occupier, or a tenant incurring electricity costs, which I was. I have all of that passed on to Revenue WA. And this started about 2 months ago. This isn't a new thing. So just keep that in mind. But I mean, if it's for cost of living pressures, why does electricity even apply? Because there's people that are living in cars, people that can't even afford electricity. It's just wrong. Yes, it's easier to apply to electricity bills if people have them. I don't disagree with that. But if people don't have electricity bills, to say that only some people are good enough to get their cost of living pressures, they must have an electricity bill tied to something, and if they aren't one of the people that automatically get paid through Synergy or whatever provider they're with, they have to then jump through hoops to get it. And if you don't have an electricity bill, you're going to miss out. So it shouldn't be advertised everywhere, because everywhere it's advertised as all. It doesn't say some. It says all, and it's by multiple politicians all over the shop. Okay, so let's have a look at these comments. Yes, it was supposed to be applied to the bills. I know, for those who were able So there's people that are just saying, oh, they're not going to get it. Well, I wasn't here to ask about that. So, because I was looking for vulnerable people. None of these people are vulnerable. So, if you aren't connected to electricity and don't get a bill, why do you think you are eligible? There's 18 likes on that. See, all these people are spending all their time in their day to make me feel small, an idiot, which I'm anything but. Yeah, same, telling me how it works, which I already said I knew. Some people saying they haven't got it. It'll be credited to your electricity accounts. Again, if you're not connected to mains, I highly doubt it. Have a look at the household electricity page if you're unsure of what I'm on about. I'm not mad. I mean, I'm mad, but, you know, I didn't just post this for fun. All right, Nikki, it's to help with the cost of power. You get it free already. No, I don't deserve to get the money. I think it means I don't think you deserve to get the money. Here's another 6 of you backing her up. I really hope that makes you feel good, treating someone else like that. I mean, everyone's entitled to an opinion, but I was asking for something pretty specific. Okay, the cost of setting up an off-grid system can cost the same as paying power, with the difference being you pay it all up front and not as a power company. If people are getting assistance with power, I personally think every household deserves it. It wouldn't be cheap or easy to rig up. I don't have a system per se. I have separate components, okay? So the first item I got, which helps me use a microwave, a fridge, etc., I got through a Nils loan. So that was just under $2,000. That was paid off recently. I've just got another Nils loan for another battery. Again, I've paid about $6,000 for the stuff that I have. I am a low income earner. I don't get any Centrelink. If anyone saw that article in the ABC, there were people wanting to start GoFundMes for me. I said no and directed them to a charity. They wanted to pay my streaming service, none of which I have because of a comment made in the story, and I declined. There were also people that wanted to send me stuff or fix my ceiling that was missing, and I also declined. I'm not here to rort anyone. I just feel that there are vulnerable people that are missing out. Okay, let's go. Nikki, you can get solar panels for as little as $100. It's a one-off. Okay, so you can't get solar panels for $100. And even if I buy a solar panel, I've got nothing to connect it to. You need something to store the power in. So that's what I did. I stored the power in. I started off with portable power stations, so they were all ready to go. There was no electrical or any wiring to be done. The latest one I've got, it's a battery and it's all wired separately, all the components. So that's currently getting paid off with a Nils loan. Now, a Nils loan is a no-interest loan to a low-income person, which I am. I have been affected by the cost of living, just like everyone else. I have to pay for food that costs a fortune. I have lost customers in my eBay shop because they aren't buying the stuff they used to buy anymore, be it books, CDs, DVDs, whatever I have. Yeah, I made some sales, but I am extremely low income. And by that, I'm talking probably around $20,000 this year. I haven't done my tax for the first time in many, many years. All the other tax years I've done it, but this year I haven't done it because I simply cannot afford to do it. It took me 10 months to get a fridge. The first time I didn't have a fridge for the first 10 months I got here. And I'm here. That fridge could have been bought with last year's energy payment if they would have given it to me. But as I said, I was tired and I didn't want to fight anymore. So I got a fridge after 10 months. Okay, I didn't have a freezer until about 2 months ago. So just keep that in mind. I didn't have the ability to run it. My last hot shower was in January the 5th, 2023. I have cold baths, or during summer, the water is hot enough to have a nice warm-ish bath. Okay, let's keep going. It's not a reimbursement, it's a credit for current active electricity account. Decent, which ones? Veronica wants an yeah, okay, look. Yeah, okay, whatever. Let's go back up. I just want to cover all these because I'm not going to sit here for hours and have a fight in the comments. Okay, here we go. The government always rebates or discounts solar setups. This person is trying to double dip, to be honest. And then the next one also says the same. You get help for setting up solar. You can't double dip. I've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not even on Centrelink. And that's a whole nother story. I'd be eligible, but I cannot deal. I'm not. It's not a shame thing. It's a whole nother story. But again, that's life. I just survive on what I have. So yeah, like I'm not thank you, Claire, that's lovely that you're pretty much agreeing with me, which is nice, but I wasn't looking at people to well, it's the internet. Of course you're going to have people who agree, disagree, whatever, or are really misinformed about what's going on. Again, they're telling me, the same thing that I already. I said I'm all over the page, the household electricity page. I'm all over it. Trust me. And they certainly haven't said no. But to clarify, yesterday I got a phone call from someone from Revenue WA, which I've put in the post, so I shouldn't really need to repeat it. But they wanted more info. I'd given a whole stack of info about my system. I'd given them my deed to my house. I'd given them all the ID to show that I am living where I am, and all the costs of the electricity that I've been generating. And then to get that letter from Revenue WA that had the same thing that they said a month ago, that the government still needs to work out whether off-grid people get it. Which brings me back to my original point, to ease cost of living pressures. It's only for people with an electricity account or people that can prove... there are people that are on... I'm not understanding why they're... Because, see, there's someone who commented here about electricity to caravan parks, which are metered separately, so like through an embedded network. Yes, you can also apply here for this. There is an application form. There's no need to do any application form if you have an electricity account. It will go on your account automatically. But this is where you apply if you're one of those people that lives in a caravan park or whatever. But anyway, let's go back to the comments. Again, it's just here, and it's just like, well, why are you telling me this? And people are just like, oh yeah, how dare she post about something like this? Oh yeah, as if I'm a dum-dum that has not done any of this. It's and like I said, and at this stage they're not acknowledging those who live off-grid. Well, I'd say that the people that are in the caravan parks, that they're okay with paying the thing to, whilst they're not off-grid, they have electricity. They're certainly not getting they're getting their bill, but they're getting it through whoever the like the caravan park might bill them once every 3 months or whatever. Anyway, that I have not been told no. Put it this way, Catherine. There's no. It's just the frustration and the fact that people shouldn't have to have an electricity bill to get it. And it is just one per household. not per person. So, all right. And yeah, thanks, Cherie. And Tracy, you're telling me stuff that I didn't. You don't work for Revenue WA or federal government, or if you do, well, get them to give me a no. But good luck fighting that you don't meet the criteria of having an electricity account. Then Gabriella puts another comment in. She was the one that said that I with those two that would, one said I was double dipping and one said I'd already got paid. I didn't get paid for anything. You're YOURE not paying for electricity. You paid for the solar panel setup and now generate electricity from the sun. The government is always giving out rebates for installing solar panels that you could have accessed at the time. Jade, I'm sorry, but they don't. You have to be connected to the grid to get the rebates. No rebates are available for anyone in my situation unless you're connected to the grid. I will say, initially, when I was coming here, I did call the electricity provider to get my electricity put on, and I needed an electrician to come out and say it was safe. I was unable to find one, and even if I did, the amount of money it would have cost probably would match what I paid for what I've got of my solar system set up so far. And if you've been listening, it doesn't cover everything that normal people might want to run. That being said, I keep myself warm in winter and cool in summer, the best I possibly can. Yeah, Shirley, you absolutely are entitled to it. Just go to that link in that household electricity page and provide what they want. You absolutely are entitled. You just have to go and do it. Now, Steve, stop trying to get something for something you don't pay for, which we've already covered. I pay for it. Avron, if you're off-grid and do not have an account with an energy retailer, you do not qualify. Well, they haven't said that yet. They don't know. And like I said, cool for the homeless people living in their cars with their kids and children and whatever, or the people that are about to lose rentals or whatever who can't afford it. Well, the WA government is giving a significant amount of money to people to put their Airbnb and other holiday homes back onto the market. And Roger Cook, I believe, Google it, I don't know, it was one of them, said, it's for long term. It's for 1 year they have to put it on to get this credit. I think it was $5,000 or something ridiculous. This is not related to the electricity one, but just keep in mind that they're throwing money at people for... check your bill. I don't have a bill. I mentioned I don't have a bill. No, if you don't have an electricity account in your name, they can't credit your account. If you don't have an electricity account, why would you get it? Have a look at the household electricity credit page and you can apply for it as per here. But again, the issue is, and I'm certainly incurring electricity costs, but it shouldn't be that you have to be incurring to get a cost of living. Okay, here's a good one. Mary, you chose to spend that money to be self-sufficient. Time to be self-sufficient and not get around the electricity. If you don't have, I'm tired. I've had enough. If you don't have a household electricity account in your name, I can't see how you can go. Mary, have a read of this page, please. There you go. WA. And then here's Casey. Exactly. That's why systems in place to assist those who genuinely need it are getting fewer and fewer. Too many people rorting the system. Again, someone telling me I'm rorting the system? And again, people telling me that I won't get it because of whatever. Casey, so you want them to credit to your bank account? That's not how it works. It's not your money. it's us paying exuberant prices that are associated with being connected to the grid. Again, I stress, cost of living pressures. And then let's be smart and say you could work out how to register as an electricity provider and generate a CADE account. So, you know, haha, hilarious. Thanks, Stevie, for that. And then Evergreen Fiona. It's credit to help pay with electricity bills. It doesn't say that. It says cost of living pressures. It is paid to the electricity account as per that Magenta Marshall thing that I shared earlier. The electricity, she's a politician. She's not just someone writing it on the internet. The electricity credit is one of the fastest, most cost-efficient ways to deliver cost of living relief to millions of Australians. Okay. And then this lady, Eliza, who also did the amazed, shocked face, whatever it is at the top, after leaving this comment, as well as leaving it on other discussion on this page. Assuming again that you received a rebate for the solar panels, but you didn't receive one for the associated. No, I got nothing as per discussion. Anyway, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I'll probably share this video and hopefully it'll help me go to the media and hopefully help some of the vulnerable people that are missing out on a payment that they have basically been discriminated against getting. Cool. Bye.